A tweet claimed reading books is a waste now. AI can distill insights tailored to you. At first, I was annoyed. Now, I just feel bad. There's some truth. Not because books are useless, but because most of us never learned to read from memory and thinking. We were trained in a Prussian-style system built to produce obedient workers, mandatory attendance, standardized teacher training, national curricula, and tests, age-based grades. So reading became performative. We hunt for facts to pass a test, school or life. We flex 52 books a year. We avoid hard texts because not understanding feels like failure. Here's the point. Don't read a book to extract a to-do list. That's what search and AI are for. Need steps? Google, Reddit, or an AI will give them faster. Books are for the big picture, for models, context, and judgment, for ideas that change how you see and act. If that's your goal, reading still matters. If you want quick tactics, skip the book. If you want to go deeper, My AI books learn people how to use AI for their job. Choose the medium that fits the goal. Want to be productive or start a business? A book helps. For a specific task, targeted research may be faster. But reading isn't irrelevant. It builds the person who can use the tactics. Becoming productive, healthy, or entrepreneurial requires behavior change. That means rewiring your mind. You won't get that by Googling one-off answers. So why do smart people read? Because AI gives you all known information. Known is the key word. And yet, with infinite answers at our fingertips, most people don't act. If information were enough, wouldn't everyone be rich, strong, and healthy? The real gap isn't data, it's identity. You can only cook with the ingredients in your head: concepts, stories, principles. Reading stocks your pantry. You can already find every step to earn more, build a body, or improve your health. Still, many hoard tips to feel progress, to sound informed, while living the same day on repeat. School, job, autopilot. Identity shows up in daily choices. Books reshape it. They stretch perspective. They challenge assumptions. They make new behaviors feel obvious. Use research for tactics. Use reading to become the kind of person who applies them. Start small, a few pages a day. Choose books that make you uncomfortable in a good way. Let them change how you think, and your actions will follow. Most people aim for safe goals: keep the job, fit in, retire happy. Their minds filter the world to serve those aims. New goals? Rare. Fear of being cast out keeps them conforming. That's their choice. You're here because you want more. That's why reading matters. Not to look up facts anyone can ask a bot for. To explore the unknown. To follow curiosity. To find ideas you didn't even know to search. Reading expands your map of reality. It slowly rewires who you are. So, does AI make reading irrelevant? Only if you read for facts. Chase the same answers as everyone else and you're replaceable. The edge isn't information. It isn't even what you do with a summary. It's a changed mind. Your mind is how you meet reality. It makes your decisions. It shapes your life. Summaries won't do that. Key points don't reprogram you. Transformation happens when new ideas fill gaps, challenge beliefs, and give you fresh angles, actionable or not. And no two readers learn the same thing. Your goals, pains, and interests filter every page. That's why the full book matters. Yes, summaries are everywhere. Many great books are distilled to bullets, but they don't do the reading for you. Summaries feel efficient. They rarely change behavior. Many who chase bullet points don't act, and when they do, results stall. The essence is missing. The fixation on actionable steps? Another hit of cheap dopamine. Have you simply traded scrolling for give me tips? That isn't progress. Read more. Read longer. Read outside your goals. Choose books no one dares to summarize with AI. That's where the nuance lives. So how do you read deeper with AI without flattening the book? Use AI to enrich, not strip. Knowledge is for action, not collection. Smart readers work in 2 layers. Layer 1, consumption. Soak in ideas until you're stretched, even overwhelmed. Layer 2, digestion. Study slowly, write to reflect. Connect concepts through action. These layers aren't rigid. Move between them. Then return to the book a year or 2 later. With more experience, new meaning emerges. That's the practice. Resist shortcuts. Let depth do its work. Use AI as a thinking partner, not a summarizer. Ask sharper questions, test ideas, build feedback loops. The goal isn't finishing more summaries. It's becoming someone who turns understanding into movement. Ready to read like that? A book you once ignored can change your life on the second read. What changed? You did. Reread the books that shaped you. Stop hopping to new titles that add little. Here's the real problem stack. Few people read. When they do, they don't remember. They avoid difficult books, so they never expand the complexity they can handle and can't take on harder, longer-term challenges. That's how you reach 50 with the judgment of a teenager. AI won't read for you. It can summarize. It can't do the thinking in your head, but it can deepen your understanding as you go. I use AI every day. I've asked it to write. It writes well. Still, it isn't me, not my ideas. I won't publish what I didn't create. So use AI for what it is great at, learning, scanning mountains of information, surfacing what matters. It's intelligence on tap, not creativity, not voice. Those are yours. Read deeply, reread what matters, choose discomfort, expand your capacity. Then bigger, more meaningful problems become solvable, and success lasts longer than a moment. AI isn't the idea, it's the spark. When I write, AI gives me raw material, outlines, headline options, social posts, tight summaries. It widens the field so new connections click. But the core insight, that's on me. Use AI to surface patterns. Bring your own judgment to choose the thread worth pulling. Now learning. Step 1. Consumption. Use AI as a reading partner. Most of us were taught to read to memorize. That's backwards. You don't read to recite every sentence. You read to change how you see, to add a few strong nodes to the web of ideas in your mind. Ever notice how understanding deepens appreciation? Physics didn't make nature less beautiful, it made it richer. The same goes for any domain. Business, biology, design, know more, see more. So read digitally and deliberately. Choose legal sources you can search, highlight, and annotate. Many platforms lock down downloads. Pick formats that stay flexible. Let AI summarize chapters, surface definitions, and flag contradictions. Then pause and think. What matters here? What connects to what you already know? What deserves action? Treat AI as a catalyst, not a crutch. Use it to provoke questions, not replace judgment. Feed it your intent, test its output, refine your stance. That's how information becomes insight, and how insight becomes writing that actually lands. Physical books are tough for AI. It can't reference pages it can't see. Want AI to read with you? Start with a PDF. Get a legal digital copy, and when possible, buy the paperback to support the author. Open your AI tool that supports PDF reading. Create a fresh chat as your reading companion. Begin with a simple prompt. Help me understand this as I read. Upload the PDF to the chat or your library so the model can search and cite it. Now pick a model that handles large files and responds quickly. What happens next? The AI surfaces key ideas, clarifies terms, and highlights important concepts. As you read, come back to the chat, ask questions, paste quotes, share your notes. Stuck on a paragraph? Ask for a plain English explanation. Need context, definitions, or examples? Request them on the spot. Keep the conversation open across chapters. The more notes you provide, the better the guidance. Treat it like a study partner, not a shortcut. That's the workflow. Legal PDF in, reading companion on, continuous dialogue as you go. Simple, fast, and focused on understanding. As you read, treat the book like a conversation. Hit a snag? Want to go deeper? Type the question into chat. Copy a passage from the PDF, paste it, and probe it. Take notes right there. Each message compounds, building shared context that sharpens understanding. A few principles. Interest is the engine. If it doesn't pull you in, set it down. You're not racing. Slow is strategic. Take months if you need them. Pick it up or pause anywhere. When a big idea lands, stop. Sit with it. Think, note, ask AI follow-ups. If you plow ahead, later pages can drown the insight. Protect it. One idea that changes how you act, worth the entire book. Also, read more than one book at a time. Rotate. You'll spot links you'd miss in isolation. Systems thinking can inform flow. Evolutionary psychology can reframe both. The crosstalk is powerful, so use chat to question, note, and reflect. Read slowly. Guard breakthrough ideas. Cross-pollinate across books. That's how reading becomes learning, and learning becomes leverage. What if reading wasn't linear? You don't need to finish a chapter or a book to get value. Keep a few books within reach. In a spare 10 minutes, read until an idea makes you pause. That spark is your stop sign. 2 layers, consumption and digestion. In consumption, you're hunting for one idea worth thinking about, not plowing through pages. Once it hits, stop. Don't keep reading out of obligation. Now, digestion. Turn off the audiobook, set a bookmark. Use AI for reflection and exploration. Ask questions, paraphrase the idea, challenge it, take notes, then step away and think. Walk. Let your mind work. This keeps clarity high so you can return to the book without losing the thread. The hard truth? Digestion takes time, often more than the reading itself. Some insights only click after enough lived experience. Why do most people forget what they read? Because the ideas never touch their life. Integration beats memorization. Apply the lesson to a task, a habit, a decision. If it shows up in your actions, you don't need to recite the sentence. Read for sparks, pause for digestion, use AI to go deeper, let the best ideas reshape your day. When a concept becomes part of how you work and live, you don't have to remember it, you'll be doing it. Reading isn't just input, it's digestion. The goal is behavior change through identity change. How do you get there? Explore connections around a topic. When ideas snap into your life, action follows. Use a simple AI prompt. Make sense of this topic and relate it to my life with actionable steps. Example: deep generalism from Purpose and Profit. Any modern model works. You'll get clarifying questions. Typical ones: what part resonated? How do you learn and develop skills today? What are your primary life goals? Do you feel a pull between specializing and generalizing? What specific challenges block you? Answer honestly and briefly, then review the output, a crisp overview of the idea, a personal connection map, and concrete next steps to integrate it right now. Why does this matter? Because when you connect ideas to identity, the lesson clicks, and behavior changes. Want traction? Capture the connections, turn them into steps, practice until the new behavior feels like you. Want an AI-proof career? Stop forcing yourself into a single lane. AI is already automating slices of coding, writing, and design. Your edge is synthesis. Connect diverse knowledge, set a coherent vision, and ship coherent work. Many interests aren't indecision, they're strategy. Artificial constraints don't serve your goals. Success doesn't require total specialization. Aim for T-shaped knowledge, broad across fields, deep in 2 or 3. How to build it? Run synthesis projects. Learn by doing, not hoarding notes. Design a personal learning system. Find generalist mentors. Integrate habits for daily practice. Cross-pollinate ideas. Use AI as a thinking partner. While reading, take notes, ask questions, and save the most useful replies as documents. When you explore a new concept, pull those notes into a fresh session. You'll accelerate sense-making and spot patterns faster. This adds a missing layer to learning, turning ideas you love into behaviors you live. Pick a theme: education, freedom, digital creation, potential. Then design small, repeatable actions that move you forward. If your aim is to become an internet writer or creator, this is the path. Less fear of AI, more leverage from it. Choose your 2 depth areas. Keep your breadth alive. Build, iterate, share. That's how knowledge compounds. Want to reference a document? Add it to your notes and link it where you need it. Fast, visible, done. Now the bigger idea: digest knowledge for action, not for its own sake. Most people don't need more motivation. They need clarity. You have goals. You just lack the bridge from A to B, small, concrete steps you can take today. Without that bridge, anxiety and overwhelm creep in. Maybe you've tried templates, daily layout, anti-vision, vision, goal hierarchy, priority tasks. Useful, but a blank page can freeze you. How do you guess the future? Do the first draft instead. Get your vision and goals on paper, not perfect, anchored. Then you can say yes to what fits, no to what doesn't, and refine over time. To make that easy, use the Life Reset Map, a quick, guided interview, about 10 minutes. Answer targeted questions. It produces a clear summary you can save as a document and use as your daily compass. Because knowledge should move you, from idea to action, from fog to path. What's your next small step? Here's how to use your Life Reset Map. It centralizes your planning and goals. Need context while you work? Call it up and keep everything aligned. It starts with a clear vision statement. Then it cascades into goals: career, location, relationships, lifestyle, living situation, personal growth. From that, you get a skills and knowledge plan. Digital creation, self-management for independent work, plus curated resources and books. Don't know what to read next? It decides with you. You also get daily structure, a starter routine, an implementation ladder that ramps difficulty, accountability methods, and concrete next steps. Need guidance? Open the Clarity Coach, ask it to break down your life reset map and walk you through it. You'll get focused recommendations, one actionable challenge, and a short reflection. Use it every day. Reading something? Bring in the reading partner to capture notes and insights. Stuck in procrastination or limiting beliefs? Ask targeted questions and get moving. Finally, synthesize. Write to explain what you learned. The Feynman approach. If you can say it simply, you truly understand it. Loop this daily. Act, review, refine. Your map guides the work. Your writing locks in the learning. That's how momentum builds. Want to truly understand something? Use the Feynman method. Pick a concept. Explain it in plain language, as if you're teaching a child. Notice where you hesitate. Those are your gaps. Go back to the sources. Fill the gaps. Then explain it again. Simpler. Writing is the best tool. You're studying to integrate ideas into your life and work. So write in a note, a doc, or a private chat. But consider taking it public. Why teach what you know online? 3 reasons. 1, you learn faster. A public post creates a forcing function. 2, you attract people who care about the same problems. They become your network, collaborators, even customers. 3, you build leverage in a shifting job market. Despite fears of too much content, the creator economy still rewards clear, original teachers. So, write to reflect on what you read. Do it privately if that feels safer, or share it to multiply the impact. Try it today. Choose one idea. Explain it simply. Spot the weak points. Review. Refine. Teach it again. Cleaner, tighter, clearer. That's how you read to learn, and learn to create. Go deeper. My AI books teach people how to use AI for their job. Clear, practical, ready to apply. Which path fits you right now? Choose your next step and dive in. If you want to learn AI for your work or know someone that has to learn AI for their job, visit CompleteAItraining.com, the #1 AI learning platform. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.